Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. With the title and thumbnail, my worst nightmare legitimately came true last night. I got a job offer. Realistically, it's an internship offer for like 3 months, but dude, it feels like I'm selling my soul here, guys. Honest to God. All right. But as what the title and thumbnail has said, I have gotten a job. All right. Two of them to be specific, plural, jobs, JOBS. And, to give you guys some context, I'm 21. I'm in college right now. Less than a year left till I graduate. So I'm becoming a senior this fall. And I've pretty much lucked out with this internship shit, and I've gone through the absolute emotional roller coaster when it comes to this shit, because I've been applying to internships and hell, even part-time jobs, because I told myself, oh man, I need to start making adult money, right? I've been applying to internships and part-time jobs over the last 5 months, and it has been brutal, absolutely brutal, dude. I was fully confident in January, February, and March. I feel like I lost everything. And then April and now fucking May or whatever month we're in now, it just feels like here we are, you know? But to be realistic, right? I want to first start off with the job market. And before we do that, I want to give a quick shout out to everybody that's a channel member on the screen right now. You guys are the absolute goats. I appreciate all the love, all the support. And let's start off with the job market in this video. So, yeah, the job market. I've only experienced it for 5 months, and some people that have already graduated from college or university, or even have, experienced actual jobs before, dude, some of them have been experiencing for the last like 6 to, year and a half now with how bad the job market is, especially in the US, dude. I don't know what the fuck happened, but over these last 5 months, it's been one of the most humbling and degrading, depressing things ever. Every time I go on LinkedIn, Handshake, or some job application site, oh my god, it was one of the most saddening, sickening things I've ever seen, dude. Thousands of applications of people that are either unemployed, looking to build out their career and resume, and they're just not getting accepted. And I feel like very lucky and very happy to be in the position that I'm in with the fact that I got an internship at all, because I know some people in my university, in my major, or in other ones, or even in some of my older classes, dude, they are struggling, like literally struggling to find any kind of work when it came to an internship or just to get a part-time job within the major that they're getting, dude, right? And it's just so fucking sad to see, genuinely so sad to see. And like over these last 5 months, I've gone through a roller coaster of emotions, from being super happy and excited to feeling like, oh yeah, no, I'm cooked, I'm never gonna find a job. And yeah, I don't know how some people continue to do this, dude, because there are genuinely people that are probably watching this video right now, scrolling on the internet, doing whatever the fuck, low-key, genuinely, like having to apply every single day to hundreds of jobs and just not getting accepted. And that's so fucking sad in my opinion, dude. And, just to be completely honest, right? I got so lucky with the people that I surrounded myself with, I feel like, when it come to my university's resources, right? I have a career service person that, recommended me for one of the internships I got, and then the other one I met through a career fair, right? But I want to talk about the interviewing process, dude, because that interviewing process for all of the shit that I applied to when it came to internships and part-time jobs, dude, these guys got you on a fucking leash, it honestly feels like, dude, because they'll tell you, okay, you applied on May 1st, but they'll, reply back to you on like May 15th. So it's already been 2 weeks. And then they'll tell you, hey, you got accepted into the second round of interviews, right? Then you have to wait a week to hear back if you make it to the third. Then you make it to the third, and then they have you do an assignment that correlates to if you can do the job, if you can do the work. And like, if you don't do a good enough job in their eyes, they literally just wasted a month of your time, or just a couple of days or weeks of your time, dude. And it's just insane. I've seen some internships that I've applied to completely ghost me and never update me if I got it or not, even after getting into the second round of interviews. And it's just crazy, absolutely crazy. And I just don't know if, with how the workforce is right now, that nobody wants to give anybody a chance or something crazy like that. But over the last 5 months, I've experienced some of the most humbling and most toxic interactions through Gmail and LinkedIn and all that shit, dude. It's been insane. And I just don't know how this happened at all. I genuinely don't know. Like, I don't know who to blame. I don't know if it's the government. I don't know if it's just the actual AI or, whatever the fuck. But over these last 5 months, when it came to the job market and the interviewing process, it's been so fucking bad. And now I want to talk about how I feel, okay? Because I feel like I've lucked out and I feel like I should be celebrating. I feel like I should be happy. But dude, boys and girls, I am not at all. At first, when things were starting to get bad, I was just applying to internships and jobs, hoping and praying that I don't get fucking accepted in, because I did not want to deal with it, in the sense that I always had doubt in myself and my ability to do the work and to do the job, to the point where I was like, I don't even want to, get interviewed at all for this position. I just want you guys to just ignore me, ghost me, and just deny me, tell me that I'm fucking dog shit at what I do, right? And fortunately and unfortunately, two companies, two people decided to take a chance on me, and now I got these 2 internships. And to give context on those, the first one I've been doing for the last month, and it's been kind of like freelance work. It's been kind of all right, it's nothing crazy. It's just like a few videos a week, right? And the second one that I got literally yesterday, which inspired this video, it's a full-on office gig, in the sense that even though I'm working remote, boys and girls, I am going to be working Monday through Friday, X amount of hours per week, all this shit. I'm going to be in meetings, I'm going to be in calls, and I'm managing clients, dude. And it's like fucking scary, bro. It is genuinely scary. And I just now at this point, I don't feel like anything. I feel like I am completely empty, in the sense that, dude, if I fail, I fail. If I fuck up, I fuck up. And if I succeed, I succeed, right? But I'm not like excited. I feel like I'm more like hating on myself than anything, And I don't know if that's a valid way to feel, because, dude, I'm so lost, bro. Like, when it comes to the job and full-time work, dude, I'm genuinely so lost, because I don't know how I should feel or how I should act or how I should approach this shit, dude, because literally life, all it is, it's just like a constant update requires restart, or update, that comes out every fucking week, dude, because you have to deal and navigate through some bullshit every single day and every single week. And it's just, it's just trying to see if you could fucking make it or not, dude. And like, for me personally, boys, it's like, oh man, I have no confidence in myself at all, or the ability to do this fucking work. I have no confidence at all. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do good at either or, And I don't know. It's just super depressing, super depressing when it comes to how I feel about myself. Because how I feel about my work is one thing, but then it translates to how I feel about myself. And like, the big thing that I'm worried about is that I'll lose all the balance and all the things that are going good right now before this internship, the second internship starts. Because over the last month and a half, I would say, I've been eating good. I've been working out at home. I'm down 10 pounds. I'm doing really good with YouTube and streaming and all that stuff. And I'm really happy with all the support you guys are giving me. So thank you guys. But I feel like now that I have this second internship, not only am I going to be working basically office hours in the most corporate professional way, but I also feel like I'm about to lose everything that made life fun, bro. I feel like I'm about to lose everything, dude. And I don't know if that's good, if that's bad, or if that's me having to adjust and find some sort of new balance, bro. I just don't know. I really just don't know. But yeah, I cannot believe that I'm in this position right now, because yeah, I'm super lucky. Yeah, I'm super happy. I should be celebrating this fucking big opportunity for my career, my professional life. But the other side of that coin is me being like, oh man, why did they have to pick me? Why do I have to, why did I even apply? Or why did I get accepted? And I don't know. Because like, a lot of people that are around me in my university, I wouldn't say a lot. I consider a lot, like 2 people. Because I before I never told anybody about what I was doing or shit like that, or was as open as I was before. But they're like, oh, you do this great, you do that great, but I just don't see it like that, And even for these 2 internships that I got, the first person was like, oh, Kibo's great, he's, super talented, yada, yada, yada. And now the second one, they were like, we're super impressed with your work. And I'm like, I just don't feel that, I don't feel that. I don't know. I really don't know. But all in all, the job market's horrible. I got a job now, 2 of them, plural, jobs. And then the interviewing process is an absolute scam when it comes to the employer and the company to the employee or the potential employee. And yeah, this is gonna be a new challenge for your boy, working fucking Monday through Friday. It honestly sucks, but it's also a good thing, man. We'll see how we feel about it next 3 months, because both internships and both jobs last till August, last the end of August, right before I start school. So yeah, that's gonna be it. If you guys enjoyed, thank you guys. Thanks for getting this far. Shout out to everybody once again, and yeah, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.